Hi, I'm Marnie Brooks, and if you've seen our program before, this setup looks normal. However, in this edition, we're changing things up a bit. We're going to take some of the normal features you expect to see, like Breslin's Brief, Job Tips, and News Briefs, and give them this edition off. We're going to fill up those spots with action from our Hour Power cameras, which were all over the place at our convention. While you can get specific details of the convention at IBEW.org and the Journal, we're going to take you to places at the convention you may not expect to see. It's all part of our all-access version of Hour Power's coverage. Dominic Giarratano has more.
It's a tradition that's happened every 5 years for generations, and they're gathered once again, this time in Cleveland, for their 37th convention. Like most meetings that are national in scope, it took a couple of days for everyone to get into Cleveland before getting down to the business at hand. So events began with a social flair while delegates descended on the city. The I.O. put on a block party in the heart of downtown. There was a lot of great music from artists like Bruce Hornsby. We asked Bruce how it felt to play for the IBEW.
This is a very warm crowd. We think of our band as a brotherhood, and so we can relate. The electricity was in the air with the electrical workers. We felt it. Yes, we did.
After Bruce, it was Little Feat's turn. And they got the delegates off their feet. Some of the best food Cleveland has to offer was on display, like potato pancakes, traditional German bratwurst.
Made with sauerkraut, I think best bratwurst in town.
Man, they were delicious. There were cookies and ice cream to wash it all down.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Add some Midwest sunshine, and you've got yourself all the ingredients for a great afternoon barbecue for $5,000. That night, the music kept on rolling with the IBEW Rocks concert.
Brothers and sisters of the IBEW, welcome to Cleveland, Ohio, and the 115th anniversary celebration of our union. Tonight, IBEW rocks.
It started with a rousing choir, followed by some of the biggest names in music, or were they? Elvis was there. So was Tina Turner. And so did Neil Diamond. The Blues Brothers stopped by for a few songs. This is how the show looked to thousands of delegates. Backstage was a whole different angle.
They're going to have to go up the spiral staircase.
Thank you so much.
See, what happened is I had no vocal in my ears at all for the first song until towards the end. And so I could do this like plugging ears like with loud, hearing the rest of the band playing. It sounded good. So it's tough.
How's the show going so far?
Oh, it's great. It's a lot of fun.
You guys are having fun?
Oh my God, we're having a blast. Can't you tell? The Blues Brothers out there.
Yeah, I know. You guys are doing great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey guys, how was the show? Was it good?
Oh, what a crowd, Elwood. Come over here, man. And all the people out there. What a great show that was.
I don't see him without his sunglasses, but obviously that was a hot show. So
Edit that out. Edit that out. It will take. We know we are. That was a great crowd, man.
Good.
Thank you so much, IBEW. Had a great time. How about you?
Awesome time. They're the best. Rock on Union, yes.
Yeah.
Always.
We did the hair, the makeup. They're very 80s now. It's a lot of hard work.
It's madness.
We know.
The finale is like now. The time.
Finale's now?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it is.
It's normal time.
Cut this out?
Yes, please.
The show's headliner was John Fogerty. A few years removed from CCR and from high above the stage, it was clear that Fogerty can still put on a good show that the people can dance to. And in case there was any doubt,
I want you to know I am actually the real John Fogerty.
24 hours later, what was a rock and roll venue was transformed into a restaurant and meeting hall.
Here we are at the opening night of the 37th IBEW convention. You know, this hall held John Fogerty last night. I mean, he really rocked the house. You talk to anybody that was here, they'll tell you the same thing. But tonight it's a little bit different. People are enjoying some nice food, some good drinks. They're meeting some people from all around the country. 2,500 members are here, and it's just the beginning.
The next morning, the convention kicked off to a musical beat of bagpipes from local 3's Sword of Light and Drum Band, and drums from a local rhythm and dance troupe. Meanwhile, backstage, President Hill was waiting for his cue. He and Secretary Walters took their positions. And made the entrance everyone was waiting for. After the smoke settled, the first order of business was to make sure the IBEW continued to be under the right leadership. President Hill and Secretary Walters were unanimously reelected and given the trust to continue to provide the direction to the Brotherhood as it moves into the future. At day's end, while the delegates headed off to dinner Monday night, there was still much work to do for President Hill this night and every night while his staff and convention team prepared him for the next day's business.
Liz, get Scott Shore over here. Get Jim Splain over here.
No, we don't have to.
Well, not the one with John and Roy.
This is
No, but right afterwards.
This is what we're doing here. Is for the morning.
And then we'll tell the
Then we'll do the
secretary.
same thing down here.
I think in the afternoon.
Do we have a location?
Yeah, it's back of the hall, bleachers.
Okay.
The next 4 days involved plenty of official work covering dozens of issues.
But you got to understand, it was below 10%. There's all kind of ideas, but actually works. For almost 40 years.
President Hill, Secretary.
And when delegates weren't tending to matters near and dear to the IBEW, an impressive list of speakers addressed the convention, including Senator Tom Harkin, CNN's Lou Dobbs, President of AFL-CIO Building and Construction Trades Ed Sullivan, General Matthew Caulfield, head of Helmets to Hard Hats. Even Secretary Treasurer Emeritus Jerry O'Connor stopped by to fire up the troops. By Friday noon, the convention was drawing to a close. As the delegates began to return home, there was a strong feeling of accomplishment and renewed spirit resonating from these empty halls. But there's a recognition of much work still to be done away from Cleveland by every member in every local. For Our Power, I'm Dominic Geritano.